this grisly behavior is a threat, probably left behind by the creepy pale visitor. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the most recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection of the neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. What about the last inspection? The results were inconclusive. To study the sun's effects more thoroughly, we'll need to take someone else from your household. Well, you didn't give back the first guy. No. You misunderstand. This is not a choice. No, Bob Marley! One way or another, this is happening. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner it will all be over. If you're unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. So you're still holed up there, I see. What did you think of that guy, the one in the suit? I don't know how to feel about him. Why feel at all? Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fix it by yourself? I can't do anything. I know. What can one person do in the face of disaster? Cosmic calamity? Death? ... Listen. You alone? No. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. Why did you ask me to let someone with a cat into my home? A powerful entity awaits the cat's approach. It is thanks to she that my eyes reach far, but even I do not see all. One thing is yet clear, though, something wicked this way comes. You cannot halt it. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What am I supposed to do with that information? Nothing. I've already said too much. But for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. Halt your scrutiny until the third sunrise. If you could do that, my guidance can continue. Wait, don't test anyone for 2 days? Maybe it will bring you peace, or at least help you move on. Hope to see you soon. Is he saying, it sounds like he's saying don't test anyone for 2 days. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Don't bang on my door. Hey now, no hard feelings, didn't mean to wake you. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a grave digger, you know? Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. Did you see something out there? Sure did, dang it. Was digging a grave some fella ordered. He's standing there watching me work. I was digging and digging and then bam, the shovel hit something. Thought it was a rock, but no. A hand reached up out of the soil. It was a visitor crawling out of the ground. And that guy, he just laughed. I ran like hell and didn't look back. Didn't dare go home. Figured it's safer in a crowd. Come in. Thanks. Just be quick with that door, alright? I'm terrified those visitors might be right behind me. What? Yo, it's the Blob from the X-Men. Damn, it's boiling out here. Boiling, tell you. It's the middle of the night. Still feels like I'm stuck in an oven. I may be a little cooler, yes, but the air's thick as can't breathe. You got a bathroom? Why do you need my bathroom? I'm serious, boy. I don't feel well. I need cold water now. I dragged myself all the way here, and for what, huh? An insolent upstart to turn away an important man. I used to run this crap show. I was a minister. Come on, I can, make it worth your while. You let me in now, and when this is all over, I'll see that you're, compensated. And well, I might add. Nah, you gotta go. Ah, yes, I know it'll do the trick. Yes, I do. Here's a little something from me. Cat food. What do you think? Does that sweeten the pot? Cat food. Oh, hang on. Leah says, hey Muck, long-time YouTube viewer here, love your stuff. Would you consider a game titled What Remains of Edith Finch? It's about 4 hours playtime, not really spooky, but strange. I consider it, sure. I have to take a look at it. Do it for the cat. Splendid, you won't regret this. Once this whole mess is over, I'll see you are set up appropriately. You received cat food. You accepted a bribe, shameless. Can't give him the cat food right now. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura Film Photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Yeah, but I don't have a camera, I don't think. Each day spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. Oh my gosh! It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you found a visitor. Now a word from our sponsors. I gotta get me one of those. Give it cat food. His little face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling you can sleep peacefully tonight. It feels like your furry friend has shared one of his lives with you to say thanks. Who knows, maybe death will pass your home by tonight. Steam achievement, your fluffy master. You fed the cat. Let's place an order. 1 jar of kombucha. Thank you. Radio? This is dispatch. Check quarantine zone status. Code 51. Units 32-8 reporting code 60. Mass civilian casualties. Officers down. This is 288 code 451 requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledged, initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigation, standing by for reinforcements. Can you screenshot the phone numbers and call them in a new game before you get to that point? I don't know. I do not know. Which the visitors will go back underground. Why did you become a gravedigger? Huh? Oh, my job. Yeah, I don't know, actually. Cemetery's kind of like a library, you know? But these books aren't for reading, they just lie there quiet. I used to know every grave, who's where, how their arms are folded, what suit they had on, their names. Then one day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird, feels deep enough, then bam, empty. Empty, I tell you. But the paper said someone should have been down there. Some guy dead for sure. I remember he had a mustache, but poof, gone like dew in the morning. If a dead man disappears, is that like dying all over again? So I wonder if the cat thing means that no one will die tonight, or just that I won't die tonight. Okay, well, if we're gonna try to do that prophecy thing of not check people for 2 days, then we gotta drink a beer to get tired. Hang on, need a drink. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tears streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought: things will only get worse. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one is willing to let them in. Wait, Steam achievement. Witness the beginning of the end. Why, hello there, dear boy. Who are you? Ho ho, I'm just an old coot who knows a thing or two about mushrooms. But never mind me right now, the mycelium told me something very troubling. Oh yes. The Mushroom Festival is upon us, and time, my dear boy, is slipping through our fingers. So please listen carefully and heed my words well. Mycelium? Yes, yes, I know it's hard for ordinary folks to understand. They speak in their own strange way. Mycelium is how mushrooms talk to one another. I learned to hear them by studying the Book of Smiles, but what they told me last, well, let's say it's not good. They spoke of the Mushroom Festival drawing near, and that my dear boy is no good at all. No, no, no. Mushroom Festival. Oh ho, my dear boy! We must consult the Book of Smiles for that. A great mushroom up shall rise, and scatter its spores far and wide. The shadow shall spread and swallow the sun, and not a single place will be spared the fun. But this mushroom shall not rise alone, for it's a festival, it is known. Golly, we can't allow that to happen. We must stop it, together, my boy. I tore some pages from the Book of Smiles. Please take them, they'll tell you what to do. Alright, I'll take the pages. There's a good lad. Give them a read when you have a quiet moment. I must be off. I'll be back once you've got everything sorted. Get a wiggle on. I bid you good day, good health, great joy, and plenty of smiles, my dear boy. Toodaloo. Forest delivery. Accept. Thank you. Have a good night. No one else. So we got another save now we can use in the morning. Today the world was built anew, and in the basement mushroom grew. It towered high, and time is nigh to eat it whole if one would try. To welcome guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under tree of apple can you rest. She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel. While on the clock the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. Can't go down there right now. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay right where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Up next, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. What are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens, Walking Dead, a lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are all just baseless theories. Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remains unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for signs of visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or are unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline on blah blah blah. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for more after the break. You good, buddy? Oh, cold water. That's more like it. You feel better? Yes, much better. Although, you know, I'm getting a little ahem-peckish. Got anything to wet the whistle? No. What do you mean no? Think you can't be bought? Everything is for sale. Love things, people. Money runs the world, boy, and me, I'm a minister. Ha. Fine, have it your way. You'll regret it. Mark my words. I think he's dead, but let's see what happens. Invalid. Hello, this is Federal Emergency Management Agency Medical Division. We're now able to provide consultation services regarding official visitor screening procedures. Please state your question. What should I know about the nail sign? To ensure proper reading of your visitor status, please refrain from washing your hands before examination. Water may remove surface residue, which could lead to errors and/or false results. Please state your question. Teeth sign. For accurate testing, we recommend avoiding tobacco products. Smoking may affect the condition of the teeth, leading to unreliable results. What should I know about the eyes? For accurate screening, please avoid coffee and/or caffeine-containing beverages. Caffeine is a known cause of both insomnia and nervousness and can also lead to bloodshot or reddened eyes. Please state your question. What am I supposed to do with their armpits? Ensure that underarm tests are accurate. You must avoid contact with water. Refrain from showering and washing yourself. That's everything. What a weird call. We can't accept your order right now. You already have a delivery logged in our system. Due to unexpected demand, we have been forced to temporarily limit the number of orders that can be placed per day. If you'd still like to place an order, please try calling again another time. Thank you. Progress saved. Oh, this is the second night I'm not supposed to test anyone. So after drinking that jar of liquid, we'll now drink a beer. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But is there any place left for them to hide in this? Any place in the world? On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make it out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses. Oi! Whole world's gone Pete Tong, eh? This ain't a society no more. The beasts have come out to play. Finally, no more holding back. What are you talking about? You been to any of these other houses, walk the streets? All your rules and morals have gone up in smoke, sunshine. Don't mean diddly no more. It's simpler now. Tear a bastard's throat out, and it's winter chicken dinner. How many houses you been through? I never stayed in any of them too long. Seeing the same everywhere I go. Fear blinds people to a bigger picture. You've still got proper order here. That's a rare thing, sunshine. I'm curious how you keep it. Yeah, you gotta go. That's how it is it? Expect to hear from me again, sunshine. Steam achievement. Refused entry to aggressive tenants. How's your new life treating you, baby? Managed to adapt yet? How silly of me to ask. You do live here after all. You look unusual. So you notice, thanks. Do you like it, baby? People keep remarking on my looks lately, even more than they used to. You're not much of a talker, are you? Tell me about yourself. I've never been good with people. That's not changing now. I get it. Not many people know how to listen without jumping in with a, well, I had it worse. Connecting with other people is hard. You're not the only one who struggles with that. I could help you if you want, baby. You could practice on me. Maybe we could try connecting together. Please, come right in. Let's escape from all the horrors of this world together, you and me. I'm sure we could distract ourselves with something better than paranoia and endless self-pity. Hey, cough, cough. Sir, you are a Fallout ghoul. ... Can you let me in, pal? What happened to you? Got caught in the midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, they cough. The boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Why aren't you at a hospital? Hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. Just cough, no helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. Yeah, come on in. Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long, cough. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone, but why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. Received a FEMA notice. What is making that noise? Did I go to the wrong room? Man, that's my bed. You sleep in the hallway on the floor. What are you doing? She is going to kill me. Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing, a distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bell tolls for all of us, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax, an infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Karuman Unundans. I don't know what that is. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Yes, baby, is there something on your mind? How do you like it here? It's cozy, more than I expected, all things considered. Thanks for letting me in. Thought I might end up on the streets before dawn. How do you feel? Anxious. I get it. These days, making any long-term plans feels pointless. You never know what'll get you first, the sun, the lunatics, or the visitors. But humanity's already survived plenty of catastrophes. I think we'll leave something of a legacy behind when we're gone. Someone will find traces of us. It'll be okay. Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you're able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Muck, you're a married man. I'm a married man. The character in the game, I have no idea. I don't even know if my character is a man or a woman. I need to check myself. Wait, it takes energy to check myself? Those weren't the ones who attacked the quarantine zone. I saw it. I saw what was there. That it wasn't human. Well, I think this is the third day. We were supposed to go a certain number of days without checking people, and then that guy was gonna come back. It's so hot. How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. Cough, damn it. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. I did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of you guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with him. It's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out after all. See if I can order more stuff. You reach forest, we can't accept your order. Okay. Alright. I'll put it in the fridge, even though I kind of want to eat it right now. I grew a mushroom. I was just trying to inspect it. I have eaten the mushroom. I am now one with the mycelium. Listen, I'm not complaining with your sleeping posture, but you might want to get checked for scoliosis. That's not natural. A group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact. A small pocket of safety. But how long can they keep hiding? Mike, I want stream, I don't know, I did it a bit, but not so dedicated. How did you start with this? What's up, D-Dust? I actually have, hang on just a second. This right here, that link I just put in the chat, the link is a webpage that has a whole bunch of content creator guides I've made. The video at the very top has a mountain of information in it if you're interested. Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns, hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them, but now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Small groups carry their belongings, gather nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. A place that used to be my hometown. How long is all this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us and this will be over before you know it. So what now? We need people. 2 to be precise. No, my God. It'll speed things up. This is all for the best. No. For F's sake, have it your way. You enjoying the view behind me? That's what happens when stubborn a-holes like you get in our way. Resist and it'll happen again. We care about this city. Just give us people.